You're so beautiful. Oh. You knew. You knew that this was a possibility and you didn't tell me?
Lainey Allen just won her Emmy for the hit TV show Valley Springs. This is something big for her as she knows it will bring more future projects for her. A celebration for her victory is being held that night. She tries to entertain her guests, but she can't take off her eyes on Eva, her publicist, and her girlfriend as well. She can't seem to wait for the moment to be alone with Eva that night, so they sneak into one of the rooms and share a kiss.
You're so beautiful. Oh.
Their relationship is not public, but only few close friends knew about their romance. Lainey's soap opera show is actually on its final season. She then is trying to memorize her lines as she is preparing for a scene, but it seems she has a hard time remembering her lines. Eva tells her she can try to use her own words so it will be easy to remember.
I can't. These are not sticking. They're not sticking.
Then Eva reminded Lainey for an interview from Aiden, whom she just spoke with for 30 minutes, but Lainey insists she doesn't remember him.
Aiden from Hollywood tonight, you just met him.
There are a lot of people there. I really don't remember him.
You spoke to him for half an hour.
As Lainey starts to shoot for a scene, she can't seem to finish her lines. She knows deep within her that something is wrong, but she doesn't want to think about it. Her director asks her if everything is okay. She walks along the corridor thinking about what just happened during the shoot. To make things a bit serious, the producer of the show decides to make her role like a guest on the show since she has a hard time remembering her lines. She doesn't want it and feels like she's letting go of her role.
I'm not gonna be an extra on my own show.
They want you to renew.
Yeah, to be a talking prop, more funerals and weddings.
Eva wants the best for Lainey and she is with her all throughout her career. She never left her side until they both decided to start something new, so they got a new place to live. And instantly the couple fell in love with the house. Eva assures Lainey she will come back stronger and will have more projects soon. For the first few days away from the limelight, they get to spend time having breakfast in a nearby restaurant. Then the owner recognizes Lainey. She is such a big fan and even offers for a free breakfast for them.
You're Lainey Allen.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
As Lainey fixed her things, she saw an old magazine with her on the front cover with her on-screen husband. She tells herself her role as Vivian on that show has come to an end and is ready for new projects. One morning after her jog, Lainey feels upset as she looks for something and she can't remember where it is.
Thanks.
Eva noticed how Lainey seems to be distracted for the past few weeks, and she feels as if her presence doesn't make sense to her.
Well, what did you mean the other 5 times you've mentioned how pointless it is since we got here?
I'm happy to be here with you.
As the day goes by, Eva can really see that there is something bothering Lainey. Her mood swings, she gets upset that easily, especially if she tends to forget something. They both decide it's better to meet with a neurologist just to make sure if there's a problem. As the doctor tells her what to do, it is visible that Lainey has the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease.
Lainey, just repeat those 3 items for me, if you would. Lainey?
Yeah.
All right, well, there's one more thing I could recommend. A neuroimaging scan.
Eva can't seem to accept what she just knew about Lainey. She just can't control her emotions and just cried. Eva is in contact with Lainey's doctor as Lainey hears their conversation over the phone. Eva gets upset that Lainey did not even inform her that she actually knew this is going to happen.
You knew. You knew that this was a possibility and you didn't tell me?
What would you have done if I had told you?
That's why we're here. Because you were afraid this was happening to you.
Lainey reveals it's in their genes, but still hoping there is like a 50% chance she will get through it, but it seems it's getting worse. Eva feeling worthless, as if she can't do anything for Lainey. It hurts to see the love of her life slowly losing her memory. They get to have breakfast again at the restaurant, and this time around, the owner asks Lainey if she can have her autograph. Lainey is kind to write a message for her, then excuses herself for a toilet break. Then this owner, whose name is Julie, is so excited to know personal things about Lainey, and if she is seeing someone. Then Eva reveals that Lainey is actually her girlfriend. Julie is so stunned that she doesn't even know what to react. When Lainey and Eva left, Julie checks on what Lainey wrote on the photo. She is shocked to see that she can't even understand what Lainey wrote. The night their friends came to visit them, Eva needs someone to talk to about what's happening with Lainey, and she told her friend that Lainey has Alzheimer's. As they bid farewell that night, Lainey knew that Eva told their friends about her sickness. She explains to Lainey that they need to talk on what are their future plans, since day by day she can see that Lainey's memory loss is getting worse. Eva is so scared to lose her, but she has to learn to deal with the pain. It's beginning to be a struggle for them, especially for Eva. She is so scared and doesn't know what to do, and that's what exactly she wants to tell Lainey, that they need to plan on their future. Julie talks to Eva at the restaurant and even reveals that she knows Lainey has Alzheimer's. Eva is surprised how come Julie knew, and then tells Eva that her late husband has the same disease. Lainey apologizes to Eva and tells her she wants to make each moment memorable, especially when she is with her. Until she still has the memory of Eva, she wants to make it special, so they plan to do the things they haven't done yet. But along with these moments comes the hardest part that they need to decide. It's signing the healthcare directive that Lainey agrees she will be put into the care of an institution when she finally decides to be taken in. At first, she is hesitant to sign the agreement. Despite having difficulty writing, she then agrees to sign the agreement as Eva embraces her. Julie becomes Eva's close friend, as she knows Julie understands what Lainey is going through. Julie even discourages a reporter who asks about Lainey. Things are getting worse as media exposes her sickness, and Lainey gets so upset. She then tries to do things that she believes it will slow down her memory loss. But Eva reminded her to just make things slow and not to tire herself that much. They discuss about a plan of making a book about Lainey's journey of her Alzheimer's disease, and she is open to that. She even agreed to make a video and gave an emotional message for Eva, in that she thanks her for everything and that she loves her so much, and it made both of them cry. Lainey reveals to Eva that when the time comes, she will totally lose her memory. She wants Eva to still meet someone, but she still feels jealous whenever there's a guy trying to flirt with Eva, and that makes Eva upset when Lainey acted like an immature woman. Their friend came to visit and talks to Eva. She tells her she thinks it's time to finally look for a shelter or institution for Lainey. Day by day, it's been a struggle for the couple as Lainey's disease is getting worse. But Eva still tries to understand and be with Lainey no matter what happens. Finally, Lainey agrees to be with Eva in looking for perfect shelter for her. The first two shelters didn't went well, as Lainey feels she's gonna be so isolated and be treated the wrong way. The last one made her feel as if it's a perfect place for her to spend until her old age. Eva somehow had a bad day, and she also gets angry towards Lainey. Then she decides to leave to buy groceries, and Lainey was just alone. Lainey, feeling hurt, decides to leave. Eva looks for her everywhere but couldn't find her. Good thing Julie was able to bring Lainey back to Eva. Julie tells Eva that it's really getting worse and that Eva should not leave Lainey alone next time. It's finally the day that Lainey needs to be transferred to the shelter. Eva then prepares Lainey's things and even dons her makeup. After quite some time, Eva visits Lainey. This time around, Lainey doesn't even recognize Eva anymore, but she talks to her. All she has were memories of the past through her drawings, but she forgets the people who became a part of her life. Suddenly, Lainey tells Eva how beautiful she is, and Eva just cried while staring at Lainey. Then Lainey asks Eva if she comes back and visit her again, and assures her she will visit her often.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.